All right, I just found this. I'm a little crazy. 1954 Chevy, all original motor. They did change it to 12 volt, so it's got new headlights in it. That's what the ad said. I think I'm gonna take it home. Dang, isn't it cute? It's got some rust, it's got some cancer, but we're gonna do something with it. We're gonna go home and make it run. It's got all the glass. I just met the guy, I just gave him some cash. He's in getting me a bill of sale. 1954. You gotta meet this guy, he's a great guy. But it's got some rust as expected. Floorboards, cab corners, but that ain't nothing that we can't fix. But look at the patina on that baby. I'm excited. All right, so this is Rick.
How you doing?
This is Rick's truck. Rick, tell me a story. Where'd you get this truck?
Well, I bought it from an old friend. I've had it about 9-10 years, and I just never did nothing with it. So I thought I'd kind of pass it on.
Pass on the love?
Yep.
Well, I'm excited to work on it, Rick. I just made a deal with Rick and bought this truck. It's all original. Let's go look inside, Rick. Let's go. Let's just go open the door. All the glass is good. It's got the original seat in it. Dang, I mean, there's some cancer. We got some cancer to deal with, but we can tinker with that. So let's go back to the plate. What year was it registered? Let's see what that is.
It was registered last time in 1978.
So 1978. So now
I got it from the original owner.
So I'll be the third owner of this truck. So I have a question for you, Rick. I don't know if you know the history of these. Did they come with blinkers in 1954?
Yes, they did.
They did. Okay.
Yes, they did.
That's the original blinker. That's a factory.
Yep, that's a factory blinker right there.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Well, we'll get it running. We'll get it back on the show, and I'll come take you for a ride.
Okay, good luck.
All right. Okay, so we drove up to Kearns, Utah to get a little treasure. I haven't told my wife what it is yet.
He never holds secrets, but this time he did.
I know, usually I can't hold it. So we're about a half a block away from a little surprise. It's not a surprise for her. It's it's just a surprise for her to see my silliness and the crazy things I do. So we'll see how she reacts to my chasing of another squirrel. Okay. All right, this is what it is. My wife hasn't seen what we're doing.
Oh my goodness, what are you doing? I was thinking wagons until you filmed me, and I'm like, wait, maybe this is a truck.
This is 1954. We went back.
Whoa.
How many years from 57? I've been playing with 57s. I've been playing with 1957, so now we're back to 1954. Previous model.
Wow.
But
Well, it's pretty.
it's got some work to do. It's got potential. We'll make it run. Well, I did it again. We're gonna see if I can make it run today. We're gonna get it off the trailer and see what we got here. But it's rough, but the other one was too, and we had a lot of fun with it. I think Paul's gonna enjoy it. If you didn't see it in the last video, go back and look on the 57, the one that we found, the second one. It had been sitting for 46 years. This one was registered, let's see, I think the license plate says 19, I think they said it was 1978 is when this was on the road last. So we got some work to do. We'll see how it turns out. It's pretty clean. I mean, it's not, the rust is the worst part, the cancer, but it hasn't been cut up and changed. You can see stuff falling out of the cab corners there. It's rusted through. There's some pretty good rust in between the bed and the fenders and the running boards and stuff, but I think it's all doable. The hood and the cab's in good shape. The glass is pretty good. I don't see any cracks in any of the glass. Everything's intact here. So we'll see how we do with it. I think I like it. He said he had it running once upon a time. So with this motor, it's the original motor. So we'll see what we can do here. I got to find some regular wheels and tires, the original size, to match the back ones. And so we'll see what we can come up with just to level it back out and kind of get it back to the stock look. Hold on, I just noticed this. What's the bird up here? I don't think that's an original hood piece for this truck. Somebody tell me. I don't know if I've ever seen a 1954 with an eagle hood ornament. It does fit fairly well. Am I crazy, or is that something that's original, or is that an aftermarket thing? I don't know what that is. Do you think that bird is original stuff, guys? I've never seen that. It isn't?
I believe it is.
I don't remember that, but I don't remember this truck that much. But it fits too good not to be original equipment. Yeah, it's been there. I want to open the hood and see what we got. Looks like we got the old straight 6. They said they did put a 12 volt. Yeah, I don't know what they cut out here. They cut out something on this radiator. Look, they cut out all the way down through the grill. I don't know what they stowed in there, but they had something in there. So we're just hooking up some jumpers down to the battery box. This is my brother-in-law, Robert. He's helping us today. So we're just gonna put a jumper down to the positive terminal and the starter. Now, hold on, is that gonna give us an opportunity to use the ignition switch, or are we gonna bypass the ignition switch?
No, use the ignition.
Oh, we'll use the ignition. That'll still use the ignition switch.
Yep.
Okay. Let's just see if it'll turn over. This is our first try. The registration's when? 1978. We're just gonna see if it'll turn over. There may be a push button on the side of the steering wheel I see down low. Is there a push button there? Not wanting to kick. All right, so we're just gonna tap on the starter and see if we can get the Bendix to kick. There we go. All right. Oh, didn't do it again. Yeah, the foot stomp starter's gone. Robert, there's a can of gas, or a little jug of gas. Wait, we gotta find there's a little 1/4-inch drive there. I gotta get a little crescent wrench. There's no wing nut on that, so. Robert, up on the top of the yellow cabinet in the back, there's a white little squirt jug that says gas on it. So let's see if we can get some throttle down it. We gotta check, well, we'll just pour some gas down it. If the gas does anything for it and it tries to fire, then we'll know what we got.
Where's the closest fire extinguisher?
What are you saying, camera person?
I say, where's the closest fire extinguisher?
There's one.
I've seen gas down the carburetor before.
Have a good.
So, well, boy, it's funny, the belt is something screwy, but because the belt is like at a 10-degree angle, there's like the pulley isn't square to the fan pulley.
Most time,
See that?
it's close.
Yeah, but there's a little angle there.
Yeah.
The brake, I don't know, it's up to master cylinder. The brake just goes all the way to the floor. I don't know if it's hooked up or if it's just some oil here.
Master cylinder's probably empty on it.
Okay,
Here we go.
let's give it a kick and see if it tries to do it. cap on it a little bit. Trying to get my gas jug, huh? Did it really? I didn't hear much. All right, I gotta get my gas and my hammer. In one hand a hammer and the other one some gas and see if we can make it these. All right, go ahead. Now, I think our battery doesn't have a lot of oomph. So now we got us a jump box and an old battery. We'll see what that does for us. I'm gonna give you a little ether down the hole. Ether will start it. Huh? Okay. Let's see what's going on. I don't know if we got a good contact or something. Unless that starter is just tired. Huh? Oh, I don't have the jump box on. All right, now let's try it. Come on, baby. Robert, let's check our spark before we burn our starter up all the way. Yep. Because we're getting fuel in there, and we got ether. It should go. Something should go.
Tried to pop that once.
You think it did?
Anyway, I've seen something blow out the pipe on the side of it.
And it seemed to get a little faster on the cranking. Let's see if our points look all right. I need some more in here. Hold on.
Visual.
That's a new cap.
Yeah, them points don't look that old either. Really.
They look like they got good contact on them. I'm gonna put that back and pull a plug out or a wire off and see if we get spark. If we're getting spark. Yeah, that's a new plug too. Let me get a screwdriver or something in there so I can, let me get something. I already got shocked once this morning. This morning I was out letting my cows out. I had to let down the electric fence. And I grabbed the metal rail and the electric fence is like over here tied with a hay string. And I'm holding the metal fence, and I thought I was just cutting the hay string. I thought I'm fine. Well, there must have been a piece of wire going up underneath there, because I ended up, it just folded me up onto the ground. It just dumped me. I had a cheap charge controller, and the charge controller on the old one, the battery powered ones that are solar, right, they are 0.7 joules. Right. Well, my cows just walk through it, so I bought a new one that's 12 joules. Mm-hmm. It will knock you on your butt. Okay. All right, let me get to some kind of metal. Hold on, this is all just, it's so, yeah, but everything's so rusty. All right, let's go ahead. Okay. If it'll catch and flip. Hold on. I think are we out of power, or is our battery dying, or is our connection bad? So what's going on? The battery says we're down to 10 volts. Okay. So we don't have enough. Huh?
You drop pack finally die?
Yeah. Let's grab a different battery. Let me see what this is saying. Oh no, I had the jump pack off. I reached over and turned it off. All right.
That might make a difference.
Okay, let me get a hold of the screwdriver again. Okay, go ahead. Not much left in that starter. Okay. Because I could hear something kind of squealing or popping or something. Is anything hot over there? Is that other little resistor or whatever hot in that one below it that the red wire goes to?
That's your hot wire coming.
I just heard something smelling or kind of tinking over there. Let me smell. Now something smells hot.
Yep, I can smell it too.
I'm gonna pull this off. Something smells hot. I don't want to fire or something. I'm sure it's that starter. It's just not.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel hot though in any way.
That's positive. How's that resistor?
That's hot.
Yep, it is.
That's hot. So do we need to give that a break for a minute? That's the power that goes to the coil off of that, right?
Right. Actually, if you hooked it hot right now,
Huh?
do away with that resistor until it fires, or see if it'll fire. That'll give you full voltage going to your coil, because that is to save your points when you're running down the road. It kicks it back to 6 volts.
Hello?
I came as quick as I could. I heard you were in trouble.
Yeah, I'm in trouble with my wife. This is my friend Rob Wilcox. This is my brother-in-law Robert,
How you doing?
and my sister's behind the camera.
Hiya.
I just popped on KSL, and I went and bought it.
54.
54.
My favorite year.
What's the difference between, I hear 54 late model and 54, I don't know. There was something like the last 54s were a little bit different than the earlier 54s, I guess. And some people said that grill is different, but I don't know.
Early 54 had the split windshield in it too, didn't it? Like 53s did?
I don't know.
I think 54, mid 54s, when they changed them from the split front window to the one solid one.
But look at the glass. I mean, it's
They
rusty.
just replaced the glass. in
Huh?
front.
Yeah.
Glass in front.
That's new
Yeah.
glass.
You can tell from the rubber.
Yeah. But it's decent shape all over this.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of rust. I'll promise you that. I mean, it's look here.
It's rusted.
It's gone down through. It's there's some parts missing, but we're just trying to see if we have spark. Right?
What's under the hood?
We think it's a 235. I don't know. I have to look it up.
Pressurized system,
Like
so
the
it's got to be.
57.
Huh?
It's like the 57.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It has a different looking valve cover than my 57 does. I mean, but that could have changed. It's supposedly the original engine.
Because the 216s were the old dipper that didn't have pressurized oil. They were a dipper system instead of the oil pressure. 235 came out with a pressurized lube system.
Yeah, it's all here, Russ.
Yeah, that's the cool part, that it's all here. There's a few little chunks missing, but what do you think?
Cool.
Huh?
Really cool.
Yeah, I think it has potential. There's definitely some big feature spots. Look what we're blowing out of the exhaust pipe over here.
Like I
That's
say,
that looks like
boys.
rat boy poop down here.
Yeah.
So we just because that resistor was getting hot, we just bypassed it and gave it straight 12 volt from the battery to the coil to see if we can get any fire. All right, let's see if we can get a spark. Try it again, Robert. We should have. That's the other problem we're starting. Oh, there's a spark. Let's get it. That's crazy. Woohoo! How did that just do it? The power of that coil made it.
Doubled the voltage on your coil. And it went over the top of them dirty plugs.
All right. Okay. Oil. Did oil pressure come up? Do we have an oil pressure gauge in there? That got me a little hot. So not bad, but it just kept getting me, and I couldn't let go of it. I was too excited.
I didn't notice the oil pressure come up from
All right.
there.
Hold on. Go ahead and
in
shut it off
at
for a minute.
least. Yeah, you put 12 volts to the coil, that helps.
That helps. Oh, that's.
So you weren't expecting it to fire?
No, I was not.
Did they say it was running when parked?
Yeah. Ran once upon a time.
It sounds like it runs fine.
It does.
Especially
Now, is it getting gas from the fuel pump or my fuel down the carburetor?
It's just running on fuel on the carburetor right now. And
Does that anything go through the filter yet?
Nope.
So that was just gas down the carburetor.
Yeah.
That's why it fired up so good.
Yeah, we primed it a little bit.
Is there more there, Robert? Oops. Now we won't know if it's running out.
I think that's.
All vehicles antifreeze. Okay, so now I don't have the spark plug wire in my hand. Let's try this again. We got some antifreeze in it. And I'm gonna get over here on the throttle. Somebody flip that jump box on. It needs turned on. Just flip the switch on.
You want the one that's unhooked?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Negative.
Go ahead, Rob. Hook it back up. We just had it doubled on the negative there, so we had.
How many Robs do we have in here right now?
2.
Well, and you call me Rob too.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. I'm going to give you. Go ahead. Come on, starter. You do? Yeah. You got oil pressure?
Sure do. Engine noise.
There's no knock. There's no
That
nothing.
thing is as tight as can be.
What's coming out the tailpipe over here? Come look at this.
It smoked.
Look at this, Rob.
Smoked for a second.
I don't know what all this is. This is rat crap that was coming out of the muffler, out of the tailpipe. See all that?
Oh my heavens.
Listen to that thing. That sounds good.
Sweet. Dang. Does that sound good?
Come on, starter. Don't give up. Let's let it rest a while. I think our starter's hot probably again, because that's what it started sounding like earlier. All right, we're going to try it again.
This is the volume.
Hold on.
And this is
Hold
the
on.
on-off.
Let me grab it. When I was trying to get the 57 to run, this was my gas tank, right? When I first got it going. And I turned it upside down in the carburetor and I loosened it so the air would go through.
Yeah.
And I drove it out of here with it, with this running down the carburetor. It took me a while. It was like, brr, brr. All right, now I think I got a little more flow. Yeah, there we go.
You do.
Okay, go. Registered in 78. Listen to that. These things want to live. They don't want to die.
I know.
They just want to stay alive. Huh?
Them engines.
It just wants to survive.
Hold them over
Push the horn.
30
Does
pounds
it-
pressure.
30 pounds of oil pressure? You don't have any horn, do you?
Um,
On the steering wheel, is there a... That's this one though.
Most important part.
This one is bumping. Let's see if this old one will make any noise. Hold on.
That's why we switched it.
Huh?
Oh, it broke off.
Yeah, let's see if we can get power to this one. There's a zip tie right there. All right, hit it. Hold on.
Try.
Did it? I don't have any.
Connection, yeah.
I don't have connection yet. Come on.
I have a Leatherman. I can help.
Okay, give it a shot. Nothing. Is that there's nothing there. But that's a new horn there. That's a plastic horn there. So I can't believe the button in the steering wheel still works. So where'd that clip come off of? Where was it clipped on? I unplugged it from somewhere. Oh, there it is. No? Oh, there it is. All right. Oh. Okay, try it again.
It's blowing the dust
Dust
out.
comes out of it. That's too cool. Okay, one more time for fun. Let me grab a jug. I want to see if it'll move on its own power. All right, I got to get a gas can. Hold on, I'll be right back. I heard something coming out of it. Listen to that.
Tries to find the station. Over in there, there's more.
All right, let's go. Hey guys, thanks for joining us on the journey with the 54. It's kind of a squirrel chase. I'm really still working on the 57, but I had so much fun getting that other one running that I thought I would try it again. We got the 54 running. We'll keep working on it and get all the kinks worked out. This one's not quite as good as the 57. It's taken more work to get it where I need it to be, but it does want to survive. It is running. And we're working on some oil leaks and brakes and different things, but we'll get it running and I'll let you see what we're doing. But thanks for watching. I appreciate your support and everybody subscribing and liking. Didn't ever want to say that, but I appreciate it because it kind of helps the viewing to go up, and when those go up, then there's a little more change there to work with, basically to pay my editor still. So thanks for your support and watching us, and the editor is my daughter. So anyway, appreciate you. Thanks.